What's up, guys? Wonder to win here, and I bring you another battle. This is an OU battle against a good friend of mine, Master of Pokemon Andy. So let's get straight up to it. After the battle, I got some things I want to say, so please stay tuned for that. He's gonna start off with his Heat Train. I'm start off with my Dragonite, and he goes for Toxin. I'm like, I saw Gliscor in the team preview, so I was like, he's gonna switch to Gliscor. So I go for the Hidden Power Grass. Let's get some damage on it. No, we're gonna take it out or anything. Just want to get some damage on it. But he stays in the Toxin. I'm like, what? What are you doing? So okay. He's definitely not going to stay in now because I have Earthquake, right? Everybody knows that. Everybody see my battles. I have Earthquake. So, now I do Hip Hop again. He goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm like, Andy, what in the world are you doing? You know I have EQ. He's just like, I just want to know if I can take it. I'm like, oh my god. I was getting, why did you not switch? Why has you not switched? I had the dramatic hands going and stuff, and I was, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna Earthquake, EQ it. I don't even care. So he's gonna flamethrower, and I'm just gonna EQ, and he's like, okay, here's your information. Can you take one? No, you cannot. You're dead. And now my Dragonite is severely crippled, and I pretty much lost it for no reason at all, and I am severely upset. So thank you, John. That's I got that from John, Dr. Shenanigans 777. He's like, everybody's upset. And at this moment, I was upset. So I was like, totally lost Dragonite for no reason at all. That was all my fault, but I was just like, why are you no switch? And I'm just got the dramatic hands, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm playing it safe now. I'm just gonna do very obvious moves. I'm gonna get my frustration in order, and I'm just gonna play it safe, and then we're just gonna go from here. So I come out with Chandelure, of course, that Fire Blast. He expects it. I could have Energy Ball expecting the switch, but you know what? I'm done predicting switches at this moment. So like I said, I'm gonna play it safe. Now I'm gonna go into Tentacool, knowing that Vaporeon can't really do anything to me. He's probably gonna accept Wish. He's gonna do the Water move. Tentacool can take either one of those choices. He goes for the Scald. He doesn't get the burn. That's great. I'm glad you didn't. And now I can take this moment to get my spikes up, but I know good and well he's not gonna stay in, right? So I mean, so I'm going to rapid spin his spikes away. Not spikes, his Stealth Rocks. So Chandelure won't be taking this damage when he comes back in and hit something with a Fire Blast. He's gonna go for the Acrobatics. I'm like, you know, this is gonna be boosted, but it's still unstabbed. I should be able to take this. Like, Tentacool is naturally bulky. I barely take it, and I am actually special attacking Tentacool. I changed the moves around and the EVs around, and now I'm somewhat of a bulky special attacker. Sludge Wave, one hit KO, forget you, get out of here. What are you doing? Who you thought this was? All that mess. And so I'm gonna stay in with Tentacool because I don't want anything really taking a bullet punch. And right now I'm under the assumption that he might be choice. So I have to. I don't see any leftovers. I don't see any life orbs. So I'm assuming his choice. I'm gonna go into my defensive wall. Howard the Duck here, aka Duck Sauce, aka whatever you want to call him. Go for the discharge. He predicts some kind of shenanigans like that and goes to Gliscor. He's gonna knock off my Eviolite, which is okay because that affects my special defense more than expect my defense because I involve, well, okay, it affects both defense stats because of the Eviolite, but I'm not really that worried, and I take it off with Ice Beam. I was not expecting that to be one hit KO, and it was. So okay, see, now Scizor is banded. I don't know if this is Jolly Banded or something, but that U-turn doesn't do a lot for a Scizor to be banded. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna get a discharge off just for the heck of it, hoping I could paralyze that Scizor. But he switches into Vaporeon, doesn't take the discharge that well. I'm like, wow, this Porygon is doing more damage than I expected to do. He's gonna get that Scald, that Hot Water. He's gonna get the burn. I'm like, okay, whatever. I got to cover. I got to remember that I don't have Eviolite, so I can't take moves as well as I used to, and that's fine. It was a good trade-off. He knocked off my Eviolite. I killed his Gliscor. I'm happy with that. You know what? It's fine. So he's gonna hit me some more Skulls. I'm gonna do the discharge and just not getting the Parahacks. You know what? Forget you discharge. I'm gonna go back to Thunderbolt because I don't like these so-called haxy moves that, you know, have a higher chance of doing stuff. Then I never get it. Like Skull with Tentacool, never got the burn. Got it one time. And you know what? It's not worth it. So I might just go back to Thunderbolt. It would have killed this Vaporeon if I had Thunderbolt because there's, you know, just that much more power. Whatever. I'm gonna go into my Scraggly. It's special defensive. It's the bulk of. It's blah blah blah. You know, it's that set. But I enjoy it so much. I don't get the burn, which is good. I have shed skin, so I'm not really too worried about it. but he's gonna switch out into Scizor on my Drain Punch, which is fine because I still get that back. I'm gonna trade out because in my head, Bug Moves was super effective. I did not predict the superpower. I was actually predicting a U-turn. Then that disproves right there that he's definitely choice in my head. So I did. I got off a playing safe for 1 second. I was like, he's gonna switch in the Latios, and I'm a Shadow Ball. Actually, it didn't really matter because everything he had that wasn't Scizor wouldn't have taken that Shadow Ball too well. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. If he goes in Latios, yes. If he doesn't, no. And then he goes into Vaporeon, and it takes the Shadow Ball. I'm like, oh crap. But it wouldn't. I don't think it would have taken two. But if he had protected or something, it might have taken two. So luckily, he went into Latios. I take it out, and that's it. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And that was the biggest threat I was worried about. Even though I had Scraggly, who really doesn't afraid of Latios, unless he has the Focus Blast, which Latios doesn't carry because it doesn't learn. So, like I said, if that was a Thunderous, then I'd probably be more afraid of it. But yeah, so he's gonna go and all he's got is Scizors left, and he's gonna lock himself in the U-turn. I was like, that's fine. If he kills off Scraggly, I still have Metagross, so I can come in Earthquake. It's over. But he doesn't really do that much. And I'm like, really? Is that Bandit? That can't be Bandit. And I guess it is Bandit. I forgot it's not super effective. Fighting cancels out the whole super effectiveness of the Dark type because fighting was just bug, so it's just neutral. Who would have known? Everybody else, because they know types. Anyway, so that was a great battle. That was a great battle, Andy. I really enjoyed it. We had another battle. I was going to put that one up and do like a double hitter, but it turned out to be more turns, and it was going to be a really long video. I didn't want to do that. So I will probably just post that later. Save that for a later time and date, which is the same thing. Anyway, to get to what I wanted to talk about. All right, the other day, which was Sunday, I was talking to some friends on Skype. You know, I had the whole crew out, and they were talking about this video on Pokemon Pit beta, and it was submitted by a friend of mine, a friend of ours, Complexy 990 something. I'm sorry, I don't remember numbers and all that stuff. So Sophie had uploaded a video to Pokemon Pit beta, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So I go look at it. And I see all these freaking troll comments about this. I mean, and okay, March Pit has never been, 100% helpful comments. There's always been a percentage of just random comments, this sucks, blah blah blah. Percentage of talking about random things that's not the battle, and then talking about stuff that actually is the battle and supporting. Well, what caught my attention was the stuff that wasn't talking about the battle. I mean, they were talking about stuff that had nothing to do with her battle. It really upset me because the way they were talking. I mean, it's one thing not to like something. Okay, you don't like it. You can say it. It's okay. It's the internet. That's what it's for. But it's just the way you say it. Okay, she has feelings just like everybody else. You don't want people talking to you like that. Why would you talk to somebody else like that? Now, if you didn't like the video, that's fine. You didn't like the video. But don't go saying that she did stuff with people behind that closed doors. That's stupid. That is absolutely uncalled for, and that is atrocious. That was just I'm using words I can't even use. That is horrible, and that is completely unacceptable. That is completely unacceptable. And it'd been okay if it was one or two comments because nobody paid, but it got into this whole pages of comments that they had to disable comments on, that they should not have to do that. That was totally uncalled for, and I want to apologize to Sophie for them because I know nobody's going to do it, but I'm going to say sorry because you didn't deserve that. That was totally uncalled for, and I don't know what you're going to do for the future, but don't let that affect you. Keep going. This middle finger to all the haters, and just keep going. Because when you stop, if you quit and all that stuff, which I'm not saying she's doing, I'm just saying that then they win and then they can go troll somebody else. No, we don't even pay attention to them. Keep doing what you're doing and do it with a smile on your face, and they will not. It will end. Because once they see they don't affect you, they will stop. And, nobody's gonna sit there and troll somebody who doesn't care they're being trolled. I get trolled, I delete whatever I do, and I move on. I don't even respond. I mean, it's just Just keep doing, put your head up, and keep walking. You got friends here that care about you. You got, you got. I talked to a couple people, Dante, Leo. They were really upset. So I'm hoping that you just somehow look past this and just keep going. And that's for anybody, like anybody. That nobody deserves that. Nobody, regardless of who they are. Nobody deserves that. And that was totally uncalled for. And I'm really disappointed in that. But I can't do anything about it. All I can just suggest is to keep going and do it with a smile on your face. Enjoy what you're doing, because if you're not enjoying it, then you don't need to do it. And these people, you got way more people who enjoy listening to you and watching you than you do that don't. So I would keep going, and I'm gonna stop because I'm going in a circle. So hopefully you stayed and listened, Sophie. We got you back, so don't even worry about that. Um, and I guess I'll see you next video. Bye.